All right, YouTube. Got her back together. Got her back together somewhat. Just body parts back here need to be put on. Got the old exhaust cleaned up. There we go. Got her all cleaned up. That's amazing. New valve covers. New water inlet housing right there. The other rear one was leaking. The valve cover in the rear was leaking. Plastic valve covers. The only thing is, I redid a little bit back here with the battery, straightened out that negative cable, and took the lights off the back here. I left the wires here, but they're extra long. I don't know why someone would make the long cables, but yeah, I ordered. These rear tires are Kendall Executioners, and the front ones, the rear ones were on the bike when it came. It's 27 12 12. The front ones were off the bike, and they're 25 8 12. Well, without realizing you can't have two different sizes. I should have, in a way I knew that, but I figured I wasn't thinking about the four-wheel drive. So I went ahead and put them on. The dealer wanted $120. And I went over here to the tire place and got it done for $20. But I'm going to have to buy some. The Kindle, they don't make an 8-inch wide in a 27. So I'm going to have to put a 10-inch up there to match the rear. These tires are good for mud and all that, but I actually would like to get another set of rims with some trail tires. That way you can switch. I'll use these for the winter. And, it's just finding a good use set. I took all this. I took the gas tank out of here. It was full of mud everywhere. You would not have believed it. I mean, it was full of mud. You can see where I was scraping the mud off. Did I do that? I'm not sure. I don't think I did that. That was already on there. But anyways, it's easy to pull this gas tank out. You got a bolt right there. You take this little cover off because of that. I took the shock off, and I took this shock off in the wheel. There's a bolt here, and one back there, and this one. After you take this cover and this cover, unhook the electrical and two fuel lines. This fuel line and this one comes right out. I mean, it is pretty easy to work on. I changed the rear diff, the front diff, the gearbox, and the antifreeze. And these wires covering, I forget what, it's like a plastic covering, I forget what you call that. But they had mud all in it. I took everything apart and shot it with the power washer. Got most of it off. Over here, later next year, I'll take the front off, but you can see the mud that was in there. up here. It's still in the front a little. I didn't want to shoot the power washer over here because I had the exhaust off, and I just didn't want to get any water in the cylinders. But all I got to do now is put this cover back on in the rack tail light and the rear bumper. So okay, YouTubers, that is my update.